It looks like the kind of spot where Satan himself should jump out with a pitchfork and the whole works.
Welcome to WatchMojo, and today we're exploring the most incredible, inexplicable, surreal, and unique you gotta see it to believe it natural places from around the world.
I feel like I'm hallucinating.
Number 10. Cenote Dos Ojos, Mexico. Located in the Yucatan Peninsula, Cenote Dos Ojos is one of Mexico's most famous and enchanting underwater cave systems. The name Dos Ojos, meaning two eyes in Spanish, refers to the two circular cenotes or natural sinkholes connected by a vast underwater cavern system. The crystal-clear, mesmerically blue waters of Dos Ojos provide unparalleled visibility, making it a hotspot for snorkeling and scuba diving. If you can get there on a quiet day, though, the whole place is made just that little bit more fascinating by what dwells in the main cavern. Known as the Bat Cave, it's home to lots of, bats, dotted here and there between the stunning stalactites and stalagmites that have formed here over thousands of years. Number 9. Rainbow Mountains, China. Found in the Zhengye National Geopark, there may be no better place on Earth for visualizing the immense passage of time than along China's Rainbow Mountains. These distinctive rock formations appear like a striped tiger stretching along the horizon. They've been made that way thanks to millions of years' worth of sandstone deposits. The geological eras have piled on top of each other here, so that from a distance, you could easily believe that some higher power had simply painted the ground. But actually, we have the ever-evolving conditions of Earth to thank, with other climatological factors such as the wind and rain also playing their part in gradually cutting and sculpting the peaks, ravines, and towers. Number 8. Pamukkale, Turkey. Meaning cotton castle in Turkish, Pamukkale is an extraordinary UNESCO World Heritage Site located in the Denizli province of southwestern Turkey.
You might think Pamukkale is a snowy hill or even a glacier, but look closer and you will notice a true wonder of Mother Nature.
Known for its dazzling white terraces of travertine, which is a glittering type of limestone, it has formed over hundreds of years thanks to mineral-rich thermal waters flowing down the hillside. These waters leave and have left layers of calcium carbonate, which then solidify into the striking snow-white formations that can be seen today.
These mineral-rich waters are naturally heated to 36 Celsius.
In the gaps and dips, there are also turquoise pools, creating an effect that, at first glance, looks a lot like frozen waterfalls. It's a place that people have been drawn to for hundreds of years, since at least the time of ancient Greece. The waters are believed to have healing properties. The view just speaks for itself. Number 7. Plitvice Lakes, Croatia. As is becoming a theme, the Plitvice Lakes are another stunning location that needs to be seen both up close and from afar.
But in these dark forests lies a hidden treasure, a shimmering natural jewel.
At height, these lakes and pools might put you in mind of Rivendell, the land of the elves in The Lord of the Rings. The waterfalls at the edge spill over, as though the entire park is a bowl of water that's always gently overflowing. Get closer, and it may be the sounds of Plitvice that most strike a chord.
For centuries, the waters of Plitvice have turned with the seasons on a cycle of destruction and recreation.
The gentle ripples and the surrounding nature conjure up a truly idyllic setting. Visit in the depths of winter, and the views take on an altogether different dimension though, with the frozen waters assuming the look of a frozen palace. Number 6. Mount Nyiragongo, the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Were we to continue our Lord of the Rings comparisons, then perhaps here we've moved from Rivendell to Mount Doom. Mount Nyiragongo is surely one of the most dramatic, affecting, and awesome sights in today's natural world.
Deep down, huge quantities of gas are dissolved in the molten matter.
It's also incredibly dangerous, however, and has sadly been the cause of death and destruction for hundreds of years. It's a very active stratovolcano, with a lava lake that, at times, is the largest of its kind in the world.
The measurements show that Nyiragongo belches out an astounding 70,000 tons of sulfur dioxide every day.
With an almost constant presence of blistering molten rock either within its pools or spilling down its sides, this mountain has also erupted more than 30 times in the last 150 years. We would call it hell on Earth, but actually, that title may yet fall to another on this list, coming up shortly.
At times, the magma rises with such force that the lake spills out of its cauldron.
Number 5. Salar de Uyuni, Bolivia. Welcome to the world's largest salt flat. It's a bizarre and eerie landscape, where the sharp contrast between the white of the ground and the blue of the sky makes the view in real life feel something like a dramatic painting on canvas.
This is the Salar de Uyuni, 4,000 square miles of salt flats.
Salar de Uyuni spans more than 3,900 square miles in the high altitudes of southwest Bolivia. This vast expanse, left behind by prehistoric lakes that evaporated long ago, creates a striking, almost alien feel, at incredible scale and with a unique kind of beauty.
There's just a few inches of salty water, but that creates what looks like a vast mirror.
During the dry season, the salt flat resembles a vast white desert, with endless hexagonal patterns formed across the surface. During the rainy season, it transforms into something like a giant mirror, reflecting the sky as if for eternity, in a breathtaking illusion where the ground and the heavens seamlessly merge.
There's nowhere else quite like this on planet Earth.
Number 4. Waitomo Glowworm Caves, New Zealand. Located in Waitomo, a rural region on New Zealand's North Island, these caves are an enchanting natural wonder famous for their population of glowworms. Step inside, and thanks to their bioluminescent inhabitants, there's an instantly magical starry ambiance, like something out of a kid's animated movie.
You've heard of mimicry in nature. This is more like astromimicry.
The glowworms, known as Arachnocampa luminosa, are unique to New Zealand, and without them, these might have only ever been a damp and dark cave system. With them, though, it's a place on the world map that's quite unlike any other. As thousands of worms emit their soft bluish-green light, it's easy to see why it's an important site to the local Maori people. It's an ethereal dreamscape buried deep under rock.
Just thousands of glowworm lights overhead. It's really beautiful.
Number 3. Lake Hillier, Australia. On Middle Island in the Recherche Archipelago, along the southern coast of Australia, there's a lake that's also bubblegum pink. The extraordinary hue is only emphasized when seen from above, alongside the surrounding blue ocean and lush green forests, marking Lake Hillier as one of the most bizarre bodies of water on Earth.
This lake has been pink for some time. Even early explorers made notes of it.
Scientists know that the pink is a result of there being Dunaliella salina algae in the water, which thrives in high saline environments. And Lake Hillier is certainly that. It's a salt lake with a high enough salt content to have previously attracted global salt mining companies to its shores.
Water samples reveal Lake Hillier has a very high salt content, similar to the Dead Sea.
The mining has wound down in recent years, but it's expected that the lake could remain pink forever. Right now, the color remains vivid all year round, regardless of the season or weather conditions. And Hillier water remains pink even if it's taken away from the lake in a separate container. Number 2. The Gates of Hell, Turkmenistan. Otherwise known as the Darvaza gas crater, this is that other particularly hellish landscape mentioned a couple of entries ago.
An open pit burning for years. Locals call it the gateway to hell.
In this case, though, it isn't a volcano spewing lava. It's a natural gas field that's just always burning. Strictly speaking, it isn't an entirely natural phenomenon, as the fires were initially started by engineers who were looking to burn off poisonous gases in the collapsed cavern. However, that was in the 1980s, and it's been on fire ever since.
It has been said it was intentionally set alight by Soviet authorities, hoping it would burn off in a matter of weeks. But no one knows for sure.
Today, the so-called Gates of Hell are quite the miracle of science, and although there have been attempts made to extinguish the flames over the years, none have so far achieved what could be impossible.
So the Turkmenistan government is hoping to seal it up. It's studying pitches from scientists on how to do that.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Underwater Waterfall, Mauritius. Situated around 1,000 miles off the southeastern coast of Africa, with the famously unique island of Madagascar in between it and the continent, Mauritius is world-renowned for its immense beauty. But among all the perfect beaches and crystal-clear waters, there is one especially unusual natural feature. The island nation's underwater waterfall is best viewed from the top of Le Morne Brabant mountain, and it's frankly amazing. However, it's also something of an illusion. What's actually happening here is the continual movement of sand rather than water, plunging into suddenly extreme depths of the sea. The colors that are created are made that way similarly to how they are in many of the world's invariably epic marine sinkholes. But even so, this view right here is quite the sight to behold. Have you ever been to any of these incredible places? Are you planning to go to any after watching this video? Let us know in the comments.
It is so bright out here that you have to wear sunglasses and be covered from head to toe at all times.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.